Breaking news coming in this hour, the Supreme Court has asked CBI Chief Ranjit Sinha to respond to allegations of impropriety made with regard to his meetings with coal scam and 2G accused. The Supreme Court has taken into custody the original visitors book submitted by AAP leader Prashant Bhushan, who claims to have received it through anonymous sources. The Supreme Court had said that there are serious allegations that have been made against the CBI chief and he has to respond to them. Ranjit Sinha has been given 1 week's time. Sinha's lawyers to file 2 affidavits, one with objections against the technical faults in the allegations and second on the merits of the case in a sealed cover. Jaskirat Singh Baba is with us live from the national capital. Jaskirat, Ranjit Sinha being given 1 week's time to respond to these allegations. The CBI so far has been claiming that the CBI chief does not maintain a visitor's book. So the authenticity of that book handed over by Prashant Bhushan also being questioned by the court.
Correct. In fact, you could take it as a semi-setback for Ranjit Sinha, whose lawyer was in fact depending on those technical faults for today's argument. They were saying that since the source has not been revealed, and of course there's always a case of the perjury, that they were saying that the allegations that are made are in fact a lie. The Supreme Court said that we can ignore those technical faults for now, because if we feel that the case is being derailed, this 2G case is a case which is being monitored by this court, that's quote unquote, which is why the Supreme Court today refused Ranjit Sinha's request on demand for the whistleblower to be named in a sealed envelope. Even that demand was turned down, and the Supreme Court said that question may arise later. We may and we will have to ask Prashant Bhushan about his source eventually as per the rules. But for now, if we feel that there are serious enough allegations and averments being made about a case that we are monitoring, then we need a response. Giving Ranjit Sinha 1 week's time to respond to these allegations. He is also at liberty to respond on the technical defaults being made in the affidavit, along with Kamini Jaiswal appearing for the petitioner's side, along with Prashant Bhushan, has also been asked to respond in 1 week to the perjury case that has been filed by the CBI.
Absolutely. And Jaskirat, to further break down these developments, before the Supreme Court decides on the issue of impropriety, it wants to verify the authenticity of the documents that have been presented in court.
That is correct, and that is exactly why response time has been given to Ranjit Sinha to respond to these allegations. If he is questioning the veracity or the authenticity of the register has today been submitted in a very dramatic admittance to the court, today Prashant Bhushan told the court that last night 2 people landed up at his residence and without identifying themselves handed over the original register, copies of which were made available to media persons eventually. They said that they fear that the destruction of this register by those who are interested in hiding the evidence, which is why they handed over the register to him, which was handed over to the Supreme Court and their custody today in a sealed cover. So if the authenticity of that document, that register is being brought into question, the CBI or the CBI Director Ranjit Sinha are at liberty to question its authenticity in their response.
Absolutely. And Jaskirat, the CBI has been backing its chief in a case which has put a huge question mark on the credibility of investigations being carried out by the Central Investigating Agency. What are the kind of arguments that the CBI has been placing to back its chief?
Well, initially, there were no arguments being made because the CBI was actually prepared, or rather, Ranjit Sinha's lawyer was actually prepared to argue on the faults or the technical faults of the application, saying that, first of all, of course, there are lies, alleged lies in the affidavit filed by the petitioner, and secondly, that without revealing the source of those documents, which on the basis of which the allegations are being made, they cannot move forward. The Supreme Court should not even consider this affidavit without the petitioners revealing the source. Now, that is where they were put on the back foot when the Supreme Court actually observed. This is Justice Dattu who said, now even if there are technical defects, we may ignore those defects for the time being because we are monitoring the case. This clearly implies the seriousness with which the Supreme Court is taking a case which it is monitoring, and about the averments being made against Ranjit Sinha and the CBI, giving them 1 week's time to respond.
Right, 1 week's time to Ranjit Sinha to respond to those allegations. Jaskirat, thanks so much for that update.